gonna start an astrological series, starting with the Ascendant. And then I'm gonna do, alongside it, because I'm in my summer holidays right now, I'm gonna do celebrity charts. So I think I'm gonna try and tackle Kanye West chart. I'm gonna try and tackle Jake Gyllenhaal chart, Kim Kardashian. That's gonna be in my other series. But today is all about the Ascendant. But like, your Ascendant is really important to who you are. Some people say it's the soul. Some people say it's that like part in you that people you see first. I had a hard time trying to see my Ascendant and like feel traits with it. Like I didn't really feel my traits of my Aries Ascendant, and well, I have Aries Ascendant. My mum also has Aries Ascendant, and she's way more Aries Ascendant than me, but she has Pisces. She has Pisces Sun. And I feel like her Aries kind of takes dominant, and she has so much feelings as a Pisces, and her Aries kind of runs wild with that. Whereas me, I am a Capricorn Sun with an Aries rising, and like I think the Aries allows me to be a little bit more like of a less uptight Capricorn, but I don't have as many Aries traits. But until the other day when I watched this documentary about James Dean, and it's documented, I think it's on Astro Theme, that he has Aries Ascendant. And I was like, wow, I kind of fell in love with James Dean because he's so interesting, and yeah, he's just a very interesting man, but he's an Aquarius. But he has so many traits of that Aries Ascendant, like, well, I think he has Aries Ascendant anyway, other people sometimes differ with it, but I think he's impulsive, he died in a car crash, like he can be a bit volatile, he's his own leader, like he never followed suit, and I guess that's the Aquarian thing, but it just emphasized it for him. And I kind of like thought, well, actually I kind of am like a little bit like my Aries Ascendant, so I was like, because Aries, they want to come first anyway, I may as well do Aries Ascendant as the first sign, as it's the first sign anyway, but start with it. And I guess I'm doing it in true Aries form, where I do myself first, but I just learned something new about me, and I was like, why not? There's hardly no kind of newer celebrities with sort of Aries Ascendant. I can think of like some of them, like Barbara Streisand has it, she was an actress and a singer, and also Jared Leto, he has Aries Ascendant, and he's a Capricorn, which I was like, yes, you're my twin. But I'm going to start off by just telling you a little bit about Aries Ascendant. I'm going to try not make this boring because I don't want to be boring. I want this to be fun, and like one thing that I always tell my friends is astrology is so fun, and like you can play around with it, and it's so interesting. So I'm just going to get right in that. I think I noticed with Aries Ascendants is it's really hard to notice it in yourself. So like what I notice when I meet people with Aries Ascendant, and my mom has Aries Ascendant, is they're incredibly impatient. And that might not be with other people, like as such. Like my mom's not impatient with others; she's impatient with herself and like her physical body and like what she wants to do. Like she will go out and get it, and she's always moving, and she's got so much like energy in her. They have this like really like dynamic energy, like if they want to go do something, they don't let their body stop them. They like, if they're like, for example, like got like a sprained foot. Like I was in Greece, I was on my first holiday without my parents, and I fell on a hill, and just Capricorn's rules the bones and all that stuff. So you know, I sprained my foot. Great. And basically it had a big wound on it, and it was kind of all nasty and all this stuff. Sorry, my mum has friends over. I sprained my foot, but I didn't let that stop me. I just wanted to go everywhere. Like, I was gonna climb this mountain in Crete. It was called the Smare Gorge, and I booked it and everything. It was only until my bone clicked, literally my knee clicked out on the other leg because I've been putting so much emphasis on that leg. I was like, no, I can't go. And I think that is what Aries is like. They just, if they want to do something, they want to do it. They're a leader. My friend always says that they need their freedom as well. They don't really, she kind of describes me as, well, I have a lot of Aquarius in me, so it kind of emphasizes it, but they won't do something just for the sake of doing it, just because their friends are doing it. They've got to be in it. They've got to want to do it, and they don't really care if you really want them to go. They're just not going to do it. They don't want to do it. Also, like, have like innocent sort of childlike qualities. They kind of want to believe that everyone's like good, and just kind of go open it in it with like open eyes. They just want to play. Like, I can see that with my mom. There's like a playful quality with them. Also, they can be enthusiastic about like what they want to do. Often, like, my best friend will say, if I get hooked on an idea, I'm just like, yes, and I'm pounding that idea. Like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. They're not gonna be like Debbie Desperado, or like a Nancy negative. They're not gonna be like really negative about things, really. It's not like in their nature. They throw themselves head first into things. They're ruled by Mars, so whatever your Mars is in your chart, like, it will be more pronounced. So take, for example, if you had Mars in Capricorn, like my mom and like me, like, you're not as like crazy and you can control like yourself more. But in general, like, if you, for example, have a Leo ascendant, a Leo Mars or something, if there's more fire in there, then that planetary and placement is gonna be emphasized much more. So check out your Mars if you have an Aries ascendant, and you can only find out if you have an ascendant if you know your birth time and what it is. Sorry. Doing nothing doesn't really interest them. They like need to fill their days with something, even if they're just researching something or playing like something outside, or I don't know, chatting on the phone or doing something. It's just, they just want to be productive. They want to be assertive. They want to, like, too much lying down and chilling out isn't really for them. Like, it will bore them, I think, quite easily in a sense, because they're doing sign. They want to do something, and that depends where your whole chart is, what doing is to you. So like, if you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, then that doing might be like channeled through communicating, or if you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, it might be channeled through researching. Also very self-reliant. They kind of take their own advice and they run with it. That might come across a bit like they just won't listen to you, or they're just a bit harsh sometimes. They can be a bit insensitive, but they just rather take their own advice. They're not like the people to just kind of be like, oh, like, what shall I do? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, really, like, I read somewhere that having Aries ascendant is like a gift, because everything follows. So how ascendant works is, when you know your ascendant, you know where all your houses fall, and because Aries, the ascendant, is where it's supposed to be, all your houses will fall nearly perfectly in kind of sync. So like, your second house will be in Taurus, like, so Taurus rules financial stuff, so let it be where it wants to be. Gemini rules communication, it'll be in the third house, blah 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 blah. They are here to do things their way. They don't depend on like social approval of others, or they don't want to just follow the crowd. Sorry. They don't want to just follow the crowd because like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, that's what you do. They just do what they want to do. that's how it goes. But I really don't believe that the ascendant is the most important sign. In my personal opinion, I think the moon is the most important. It's where like you feel most comfortable. But I think ascendant is key when like you're first attracted to someone. I think people will be attracted to an Aries ascendant because they do their own thing. Like my boyfriend said to me, I do stuff that my friends would want to do, and I get easily influenced, but like not in like a bad way. Just he kind of like just goes with the flow. And I realised I was like, I don't do that. You do your own thing, and I think that that's what's attractive to some people, especially if you're Libra. So a lot of the times Aries energy, so Aries ascendant, Aries sun, Aries moon, they will have Libra energy around them. So they'll all my friends at school that I made friends with, they were Libras, or they had like a Libra like somewhere in their chart, or just softer signs. Like I don't want to just limit it to Libra, but like a softer sign, like even Taurus sometimes, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, like more, well, I guess it's not really soft, but less direct signs can be attracted to this, because it's like Pisces maybe, and like I've seen a lot of Pisces and Aries pairing, because Aries is like the dynamic one and Pisces is like the more softer one. They need someone to kind of give them that balance. So yeah, that concludes my Aries ascendant. Thank you for watching.